Hello there, what's going on everybody? It's JB here with another episode of this FIFA 18 Burnley career mode. This is episode number 92 and today we're away at Watford looking to bounce back after a disappointing defeat by Liverpool in the last game. Southampton have signed Tanatsabi now for £14.6 million, so he has signed a new contract worth £49,500. So that's a big deal for them, and we get a few quid to spend in the January window to get replacements in and strengthen our squad a bit more freely. But it's to Watford we go now. That's the more pressing matter as we take on Marco Silva's side at Vicarage Road, looking to keep our good record going and bounce back against Liverpool. Well, this is the table. 21 games played, 6 points the gap between Burnley and second place Chelsea. So a win is essential for Burnley if they want to keep their title aspirations really going. They suffered massively a bad defeat at Anfield last week. They can't afford to make the same mistake this week. This is the Watford side with Alisson in goal, and it's Flamina, Casabelli, Toniali and Silva, and then Agbo and Shalabar, the former Burnley loanee, the two holders. Philippe Anderson, Ward-Prowse and Richarlison, the three attacking midfielders. Okaka gets a nod up front, so no place in the 11 for Demarai Gray, who plays amongst the substitutes. Ex-Burnley, of course. The Clarets will make one change, and that'll be at centre-back from the defeat to Liverpool last week with Tom Heaton in goal. Then the back four of Trippier, Shawcross, Ben Mee returns to replace Tanatsabi and Taylor. Boyan, Hughes, Defoe and Schürrle. And on is Danny Ings and Mario Balotelli up front. So just a one change from last week. And here's Charlie Taylor, running into space rather well. Still Taylor over the top. It's a good effort that from the left back, coming from Leeds United, and that's certainly improved in the 2 years he's been at the club so far. Philippe Anderson, Okaka, Ward-Prowse. Oh, he did well. Ward-Prowse. Okaka! Oh, he should have scored. And he knows it. What a big moment in the 22nd minute. And Watford almost really taking advantage. Marco Silva knows that's a glorious opportunity that's gone begging there. Now Shawcross. On the short kick out. Hughes. Toniali. Ward-Prowse, former Southampton midfielder. Okaka, Anderson, Firmino. Watford starting with real purpose here in this opening 26 minutes, but it's Burnley away, and here's Balotelli. Real test of his pace here. He's up against Caselli. He's through on that, and it's going to be the first goal through the goalkeeper and in. Burnley take the lead, albeit against the run of the play perhaps, but take the lead they do. And Super Mario up to his old tricks once again. Scored last week at Anfield, and he scored this week at Vicarage Road. Through he went, and there it is. The goalkeeper will feel very, very disappointed, I think, because it just goes through his legs there, and into the net it goes. But Balotelli hit that with so much power that it was probably just too good for him. And that's his fourth goal since coming in January. This is Schürrle. This is Hughes. Schürrle. Oh, lovely football this from Burnley. Really taking command. Now Ings. Surely this must be two. It is. Danny Ings. Anything Balotelli can do, Danny Ings can do. 5 minutes to go to half time, and Burnley have a firm grip on this game. Lovely free flowing pass and move from the Clarets. Schürrle, beautifully weighted ball. Ings rather getting it out from under his feet and hitting a superb shot with the right foot. Alisson hasn't got a hope there, and it's 2-0. And it's a long way back, I'm afraid, for Marco Silva's men. And Ings now registers his 14th goal of the season. And there's the third one. Will Hughes gets the third. Right on the stroke of half time. It's been a real flurry before the break here from Burnley. Here's the replay. Hughes striking it well. along the ground, and there's the goal. Goalkeeper may well look at himself and think, could he have done better? There's a little bobble there on the way through, which doesn't help the keeper's cause. But Burnley running riot here towards the end of this first half. Will Hughes makes it 3 before half time. It's oh, that's a good ball. Balotelli's in. Is it 4? It is. Well, Balotelli here getting past all comers and gets his second goal. And Burnley running riot now. They take their lead to 4-0, and that's his 5th goal in the league this season. Mario Balotelli. So Ings off and Defoe both off. Tammy Abraham and Nicholas Lee both come on, with the game now won after 55 minutes practically. That second goal from Balotelli, which has ensured Burnley will get the 3 points with plenty of time to spare. This is Richarlison to Ward-Prowse. Okaka to Philip Anderson. Okaka might steal in. Philip Anderson's through. Chance! Oh, he smashed it over. What an opportunity. As Shalabar comes off and Etienne Capoue, the former Tottenham player, comes on. It's a good ball to Okaka. Oh, it's a tackle there. Bit of a naughty one there from Shawcross. Okaka's lying prostrate on the floor. And the referee coming across to... Oh, it's a red card! Well, I'm not sure that's a red card tackle. It was certainly a yellow card at best, but red? Well, I'm not sure that's a red card tackle. As Agbo comes off and Pereira comes on. That is ridiculous, a poor decision from the referee. Ward-Prowse for the 11 men of Watford, who trail 4-0 to the 10 men of Burnley. Mistake, Anderson will score. And Burnley have conceded with just 10 minutes to play. The game won, but down to 10 men. Watford are going to give it their best shot now, whatever time remains, quite honestly. At least it gives the Watford fans a little bit of something to cheer on what's been a horrible afternoon for them in the pouring down rain here in Hertfordshire. Taylor with the mistake, and Philip Anderson probably getting the easiest opportunity of his career, perhaps, or maybe his whole life. At least he stuck that away. But it's more of a consolation goal, even though they're up against 10 men now. 81 minutes gone. It's only his 3rd of the season now, actually. This is Okaka. Oh, Lee with a tackle there. Now then, could Lee be on his way? Just a yellow for Nicholas Lee. Well, if you're wondering why there's 2 red cards there, well, that's a misguidance, because we've only had 1 red card. So we apologise for the poor oversight of the graphics there, as Okaka comes off and Andre Gray, I should say, former Burnley players on. Now, will it be Ward-Prowse or Pereira? Touch towards Felipe Anderson through the crowd, and Tom Heaton managed to grab the ball and did well with his throw out as well to find Will Hughes. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Oh, Hughes did well, but he's giving it away to Pereira. We're now into stoppage time. It's been a comfortable win for Burnley, but the Shawcross red card has certainly left a few better tastes in the mouth, because I'm sure that's just a yellow card and not a red one. But to be fair, Watford have given it a good go in the last 10 minutes, but they were always going to be up against it as the whistle goes. It's a great victory for Burnley, but the sour taste is that harsh red card for Ryan Shawcross, when he seemed to foul his man. But it looked a yellow card tackle, but he got a red. 2 goals incidentally for Balotelli, 1 for Hughes and 1 for Ings. And Burnley have run out very comfortable winners, albeit with 10 men, against a very poor Watford side. The final score then at Vicarage Road: Watford 1, Burnley 4. Yes, big win, but the gap is still the same, 6 points. Norwich, West Brom and Aston Villa still prop up the rest, but that's still the gap there. But it was a big win, we needed to. But my initial reaction to the Shawcross sending off, it wasn't a sending off. I've got to tell you that. I've seen a couple of replays since, and I still keep the opinion I gave in commentary that it was not it was a yellow card tackle, not a red card tackle. But he now misses that second leg of the semi-final against Norwich now, which is going to be a big blow for us. But we go into that semi-final, episode 93 next up. 1 goal up. There is a transfer offer for Burnley, which we will reject because he's priceless to us. I don't care how much Arsenal bid for him. He is too priceless for us. But that brings us to the end of the episode. A great win to get back on track. Shame about the red card. It was never a red card offence or straight red card offence. It was certainly a yellow card. But our next game, as I say, is that Carabao Cup semi-final, second leg, Carrow Road, as we take on Norwich City for a place at Wembley. Remember, we're 1 up from the first leg. That's in the next episode, episode number 93. But from episode number 92, 4 goals are sending off against us, but ultimately 3 points. We stay 6 points ahead of Chelsea. From me, JB, take care. We'll see you.